2015 Kia Sorento with a 2.4 liter. Today we're going to be doing the spark plugs, and we're going to have to remove the ignition coils as well. So I guess I'm going to show you guys how to remove that too. Pretty simple job. So you're going to need new spark plugs. If you are changing the ignition coils as well, you're going to need new ones. This is the new spark plugs right here from Amazon right here. You're going to need a flathead screwdriver. You're going to need a 3/8 ratchet, 10mm socket, 5/8 spark plug socket right here. This one is magnetic, and you're gonna need an extension. First things first, you're gonna have to remove the engine cover. This one just pops right off. You just pull it up like that, come right off. These are your ignition coils right here, and you have the wiring harness 1, 2, 3, and 4. So to remove the wiring harness first, you're gonna pull on this tab right here, then you're gonna press on that tab. You're gonna kind of wiggle it like that until it comes out. You do the same for this one right here, and that one. Once you have all the wiring harness disconnected, you're gonna remove these bolts right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They are 10mm. So go ahead and take that off. All right, once you have all the bolts taken out, I'm gonna remove the ignition coil. So you're just gonna wiggle it left to right and then pull it up. All right, so now that the ignition coils are out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and remove the spark plugs, which is right in there right here. So we're gonna use our spark plug socket right here. We're gonna put this right here. I'm gonna use my extension, and then I'm gonna use my ratchet. So we're gonna go counterclockwise. So we're gonna remove it. This one was way too loose, so whoever did this spark plug before didn't put it tight enough. All right, that's the old spark plug right here. You can see this one definitely needs to be replaced. So once you take the old spark plug from the cylinder right here, what I would recommend is you go ahead and install the new one before you take off the next one. You don't want any open cylinder right here because you could accidentally drop things in there. So once you remove this old spark plug, go ahead and install the new one right here. This is my spark plug right in the socket. This is magnetic, so it's not going to drop in there. So we're gonna go ahead and slide it in. Then we're gonna turn it by hand first, so we make sure we're in there correctly. Okay, now we're gonna tighten it up with our ratchet. So you're supposed to torque it to 14 foot-pounds. If you don't have a torque wrench, just turn it. Just make sure you don't tighten it too much. You also don't want it too loose. So just kind of give it a good turn. If you feel it getting tight, just give it like a little bit more turn after that, and then once you feel it lock in place, then you are good to go. But the best way to do this is to have a torque wrench and set it to 14 foot-pounds. So I feel it getting tight. Okay, like I said, you don't want to tighten it too much. Once you feel it kind of stop turning, that's it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and remove the second spark plug out. So the whole process is basically the same. You remove this one, then take that one off, and then take that one off. So you do it one by one. Take this one off, then put the new one in, and then you do the same for the rest of them. So all 4 new spark plugs are installed. I'm keeping the ignition coil, the old ones, because I don't have to replace it. So go ahead and slide your ignition coils back in there. Okay, now you're gonna install the 10mm bolts on them. Now we're gonna go ahead and plug in the wiring harness. You're gonna hear it click, and then you lock it in place. There we go. Now we just gotta put in the engine cover back on. Now with the engine cover, these two holes align with the front one, and then those two rear ones align with these two rear ones right here. Once you have the engine cover lined up, give it a good tap, and that's it, you're done. This is how you replace the spark plugs in this 2015 Kia Sorento. Guys, if this video helped you guys out, give me a thumbs up. Also click on the subscribe button, and again, thank you for watching.